the what? Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. And this is Judge Brendan bringing you once again Blades Against Bandwidth. We got a smaller crew tonight, which means we're going to be more hard to detect, even more dangerous. So just watch yourselves if you're watching from home. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We had problems last week, and we are sorry about that. We hope we got it licked. Can somebody in the chat tell us if we are? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Anybody watching? Dang.
Not yet.
I am.
Same.
I am.
Can you hear us?
Wait.
There's like, unless it's just
restall?
us.
Oh man.
Okay, actually, yeah, I can hear us.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Tony's on. What's up, Tony?
yeah, I did post to
Dude,
Facebook earlier just to get a heads
Tony.
up.
Yeah, I'll do the whole game just for Tony, man. I will
It's worth
absolutely
it.
do it.
Tony, can you hear us?
Cousin.
As an external member.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're down a few people. Jeff, his schedule has changed, and Jeff won't be able to do this anymore. And James had family obligations tonight, which is a shame. But we're gonna miss Jeff. We're gonna miss James. We wish both of them a lovely Sunday night. But we're here, and here's what we're gonna do. Since we are both missing, Tony says we're coming through clearly.
Ooh,
Thank
good to
you,
hear.
Tony.
No explosions, no fires, no anything until I start.
So since we are down Septus, see, we're in that weird position where we don't Septus is here, but we don't have Ka'a, even though Ka'a cast his magic thing on the door downstairs. So that door, that shut door outside has been such a huge factor.
Yeah.
And
Oh no,
also,
that was Septus. The entire time that was Septus
Oh, it was you.
who
I keep
warded
thinking
the
it's
portal
Ka'a.
and then lost the
Yes,
spell.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. So what we're gonna do is there's gonna be one problem tonight that you can say we give it to Ka'a and James's guy.
Barul?
James's guy.
When he's,
James's guy called Gosh Darn It.
yeah, when he's not in Zoom, it's hard to see his name.
Right. Septic shock. Thank you, Sky, too, and thank you for turning in. That's awesome. So we'll essentially, when one thing comes up, you can go, well, we'll put Ka'a and James's guy on it, and they'll go take care of it.
Cool.
James's guy, come on, help me out.
Barul.
Anyway, Barul!
Barul the brave, Barul the brawler, Barul the belligerent.
Barul the evil pirate.
There you go.
Sometimes. All right. So without further ado, let us let's catch everybody up. So yeah, we had some issues last week. There has been this is the last thing we left to was that there was a poisoning. Some of the some of the players got poisoned and they had to send Lucark and Septus. Am I right? You got put up on stage and right now the two of y'all are still in costumes. And while y'all were doing that, it was down to Mara and Barul. We're going to go out and circulate in the audience and try to find the poisoner after we got the description from the one downed guy. Okay, so let's say that. How about this? So Barul says, you know what? Actually, I'm better off going up on the roof and standing up there with my bow and watching it. Kai, where are you hiding? You know. Hey, Kai, can you go out there and help them find the poisoner instead? And let me go back up on the roof. You know he's just up there smoking, right? He's got a pack of Pall Malls, just one at a time on the roof, like, I own this city. A rule,
Most important question, do I still have my plate of nachos?
Make me a luck check.
Dang it. 10 and my luck is 16. I still have my nachos.
They haven't lost a single Lankhmar jalapeno, which is what they call mice cross section.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it was like mouse droppings.
No, they use you know what it is? It's behemoth as the meat they use. It's like imagine behemoth done on fajita style.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
meat chips, nachos, and the cheese is more like cheddar, but it's delicious. They hook it up. You know what I mean? It's like, a little spicy, So yes, you still have them, and no one has. You look over, and there they are at the back of the hall. No one has bothered your the nachos. So what are we gonna do?
I think we just finished our scene, right? Scene 1.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess if we're being ushered off, hopefully our dear friend Carmen has located the poisoner at this moment. But
Well, we're gonna see. So do you want to go out and look for the poisoner? That's where we left things off. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and Kai, are you gonna go as well, or are you gonna chill out? Or...
Yeah, I'll help her out.
All right, cool. So the two of y'all are going to go ahead and make your way in through the crowd. You have their description, and forked beard, graying blonde hair, and a green cloak was the descriptor that y'all got. So both of y'all can go ahead and make me a DC 14, or just give me an intelligence check and take a look.
9.
Does that description sound familiar at all?
Not to y'all.
Okay. Someone had passed a luck check just to recognize they'd seen that person here previous, like tonight.
Oh, okay.
But that's all. But that because it was the player, not the player not the players, the actors. Yes, described it, and I think Brule or Mara passed a luck check to have seen that person circulating in the building at some juncture. But that's
all right. Then I'm going to lower my DC for that. Then how'd you do for Mara Carmen?
Real bad. I got a 6.
Let's roll on.
You know what? I got a feeling this poisoner's going free. I think that
we're just walking around talking to each other like, man, this is great.
I don't even know what a green shirt is.
It's Kai's first play, and you're like, wow, this is really something up here.
Did you know people do this? That's wild. This is
Lankhmar, am I right? You know. So you all walk through, you make your way through. This guy might have escaped. He might have ran for it, but you're not seeing him. You're not seeing him out there. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. You know what I'm saying? And the lights aren't. It's dim, so who knows? But you guys wander around for a while until you at least you're fairly sure you're not catching them on this go through.
Well, I think Lukark and I are still on stage, right?
Do you guys remain? Yeah, you and Lukark are they're not letting you guys.
Okay, so
leave the party. They're both watching for y'all to do your things out there and such. And Lukark rolled well too, man. He's got a little bit of the acting bug. Like you're actually like. You're feeling like, this is a job a regular guy could do. Go out there and,
I'm in the audience and I'm like, Lukark, accept us, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, someone's like, is that the new guy? Holy, I thought he was an understudy. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm kind of like thinking my guy's one of those guys that every time he's going to get on stage, it's like, oh, that's that. You're not going to recognize him, kind of like a Gary Oldman, where he looks like a different guy.
Right, right? He's in that thing with the
character actress Margot Martindale.
That's not the same guy. It can't be the same guy. You're kidding me,
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm. All right, so okay, so you guys are still out there circulating your way through there, out there in the crowd. Lukark and Septus, they call you guys back up on there for your next next scene, for the scene 2. So remind everyone in the audience who you were playing.
Do you want to go first, Dak?
I can't even remember. Hold on.
He's so deep in his character.
You're the servant, and I'm the captain. Unless you want to swap.
Am I?
You're the servant, and Septus is the captain. Okay. So so up on stage while Kai and Hala watch, they come out again for like the next part of the scene as this goes on and such. And the guy that you were talking to, Kai, yells out. You hear some guy from the crowd yell, Lukark and Septus! Woo! Some ale gets sloshed up in the air. There's a big cheer and such. And the name kind of gets bandied across. And you see up on stage, the actress are all looking at you like, do you believe this nonsense? Anyway, but Duke Hogfat stumbles about, his head stuck inside a comically oversized urn. He says, oh, whoa, the last dregs of the sweet nectar of wine escaped my lips, and now I've been struck blind. Enter the servant.
You bellowed, your magnificent rotundness?
Fetch me a physician! I cannot see!
The physicians shall not come. They claim your coffers have yet to pay them for their ministrations of your gaseous humors. And there is the outstanding laundry bill to clean their robes after your expulsion soiled them.
Wretched physicians, can no one aid this Duke? The agent comes in. My lord, I can aid thee. Who speaks? Who comes to my rescue? 'Tis I, the agent of Lord Bouldershoulder, but I am more than mere servant. I have training in the weird arts of far caray. For my ministrations, I need the aid of your captain.
I cannot see how this could turn ill.
Laugh from the crowd. Send for Captain Dimmind at once. So, the captain enters.
Okay, yeah. So as best of a Mel Brooks impression, overly bedecked in jangling pieces of finery. You summoned me, Dookie? I mean, my Lord Duke? The captain arrives.
I've been struck blind by the gods, but do not weep, good captain. The agent of Lord Bouldershoulder knows a cure.
The captain looks around, looks at the pot on the head. My lord, you've not been struck.
The servant and the agent shake their heads, and the captain trail off.
Okay. How can I assist?
Agent, lend me thy sword, captain, for with it we shall sever the flock-style strands that affect the Duke and his vision.
Okay. Tugging at the overly large comical sword that flops wildly as Septus draws it from his sheath, he says, "At last an enemy I can vanquish," and swings the sword at the urn.
Which cracks, revealing a second, smaller urn covering the Duke's head. What? Well, what are they waiting for?
Even I did not expect that.
Big
I wink at.
All right, both of y'all give me a performance check. Roll me a D20 and add your personality mod.
Add a
This is
-2.
a good one.
Got 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah, I got a -1, so I got 5.
Yeah, y'all kind of blew it that time.
Yeah.
The audience starts. Oh, that puts us down all the way to the bottom.
Oh no!
Yeah, the audience starts. Yeah, that's two. That's two. All right. Anyone want to spend any luck on those checks? Or
Yeah,
those?
I'm happy with an. I was gonna ask that actually. I think I'd be happier with a nice round 10. So Septus will burn 1 to get to a 10.
Yeah. All right. Bet. I was gonna give out some.
I'll burn my fleeting luck. Brendan, are you doing it where we all start with 1 every session? That's. Or how are you?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, everyone's gonna get a point of fleeting luck, and actually, I'm gonna give out 1 more because we're shy some people. So to kind of bolster up everyone's strength, everyone's getting 2 points of fleeting luck.
Okay, cool. Then I'll burn 1 to bring myself to a 10.
I'll burn. Wait, how many do I get? Per luck?
Kai, you get a die 4. Kai, you want to try to influence the audience from the crowd?
I'm gonna try and throw my voice and kind of be like, yeah, woo.
Give me a personality check. I'll let you try to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 luck and
cool.
And
16.
Try not to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and try not to make it obvious that I'm reading the script off my sleeve and smile and grinning at my friends in the audience. 10. So
yeah, 10,
total of 10
puts you just into the side of not sucking, which is great. Yay, And so what is that? What when you added your stuff, Septus, what did that bring you up to?
10 total. I went from a 9 to a 10.
Yeah, that's saved the day. The 2 of you guys, and part of it is Kai Halak. You hear Kai yell you don't necessarily hear, but some people are cheering for you out there. We don't know who did it. Throw your voice, fool your friends, fun parties. And but Kai, I'm gonna say that you get everybody to kind of start cheering, and that is gonna actually bump the mood up of the crowd by 1 up to please. Everyone's happy. The mood changed out there. People are having a good time. We're up on the top there again. People are having a laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's it is all good and gravy.
Good. Need to go embarrass some more nobles.
Man, I'm hating that James isn't here for this right now.
Oh yeah,
see what?
Having fun.
Yeah, there's So after this, y'all leave the stage. What do Kai and Mara do?
I mean, can we keep looking for the guy, or do we give up and go see if we?
I would say, yeah, if you want to spend like one more act looking for him, you guys could spend one more round each looking for him. Or you're directly in the center too. You know, you've got the thugs. Akbar and Kef are out there in the lobby, so you could check in with them. You have a lot of freedom to move from here because you're in the crowd. So you could spend another amount of time looking for the poisoner if y'all want to.
Oh, what about when we were on the stage where, oops, I was muted. But would we, while we were up on stage, would we be able to look across the audience?
If you give me a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? I can do
lights,
that.
Yeah, the lights are in your face the whole time. It's a big old massive crowd.
No.
So, yeah. So you take a look out, but yeah, you don't see, you know.
Yeah, I will continue circulating through the crowd and look for the poisoner.
We'll give him one more time. One more time.
Yeah.
You can both make one more intelligence check to flip through there and touch.
All the while, you know, kind of like bumping into people like, man, they're really good, huh? And then just kind of like keep moving along, you know, like trying to like keep the mood up, or like, here's a drink, you know, like trying to.
Awesome. Yeah, you're out there working it while you're doing it. I get you. Cool.
I made it exactly.
You got it. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you know what? The two of you guys are going there. You know, Kai, you're mostly like saying like glad handing and having fun out there, which is great. It's keeping the mood of the crowd up, which is awesome. But Mara is actually like keeping an eye, and yes, sure enough, you're like forked beard, blonde hair going gray, green cloak, and then there's one guy. He's kind of towards the back of the pit, but he's not. You notice that he's not watching the stage. He keeps looking to the side of the stage, right and left. Like he's trying to actually like get a view towards not the play, but what's going on behind the play. Yeah, this could be the guy.
Hostages are my specialty.
I'll motion to Kai Hala and point to the guy, like, and I'd like to sneak up behind him and try to like take him into custody.
Okay, so like. We're talking about manhandling them and grabbing them, or knocking them out, or like how are we taking them into custody?
Like hey buddy, you want to come with me?
Or like a knife kind of like in his side, you know, like a dagger in his side, like, hey, do you want to come with me, like nice and low, like we're being peaceful out here, but he clearly doesn't have a choice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the two of y'all are going to come up behind him, and it's knives, and hey buddy, you know, how about it? I'm going to say that's just going to work. He's like. He looks down at the two of y'all, and he's like, he's looking around for help. It's not coming. He follows you. Where do you take him?
Who was he looking at? Anyone specific?
I was gonna say, who was he looking at help for?
I think he was like, imagine he was looking for someone to be like, hey, I'm getting mugged. There's two thieves here in the pit. But like,
oh, it's not like he had accomplices.
Yeah. Not like there's someone else he's making eye contact with.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He looks around. He actually saw another mugging. Like, they're not going to help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No one cares.
Muggings are a dime a dozen in Lankhmar.
Welcome to Lankhmar. Getting a bit of the play. You got him by the leg. You're shaking him upside down, making coins roll out. You know. So,
should we take him? You said there were like thugs up front that we knew. Should we take him there?
Mm-hmm. There are thugs up front that you know.
Is that it? Mara, what do you think? Take him there?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
Because we can't take him backstage. I feel like that's just getting him closer to a lot of situations.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So we kind of frog march him out to the front, out like through the crowd, through the lobby. Like some of the staff like see you and they're like, "What's up?" And like, you know, they get out of your way and like open doors for you and gates. You guys make your way up to the lobby. The whole time he is like, I don't know what this is about, but I had nothing. I don't know why. Leave me be. I paid for a ticket. Like, what is this? Like, what is this about? What is this pertaining to?
Go on.
You don't know anything about what? What don't you know anything about?
About whatever this is about. I haven't done anything wrong here. He can tell by the way that people were like opening doors for y'all that y'all are clearly part of the staff here. So that's what he's going by. But he's like, I bought my ticket like anybody else, and I demand you let me go back so I can finish watching the rest of the show. In fact, I'm not going to watch. I'm offended, and I'm going to leave here right now because this is not how you treat the patrons of the arts.
With a backstage pass?
No, I'm fine. I think I'll just go.
No. Like, you've earned this. We treat the patrons of the arts well here. This is VIP treatment. No, come with us.
Put our knives away and let me go, and I'll just hey, maybe I can buy the two of you ladies a drink.
I think some other members of our company have had bad luck with your drinks.
At this point, Akbar and Kef walk up. You can tell Akbar has actually been doing push-ups in the lobby to get himself looking big for this. He kind of comes up like, Mara, what's going on here?
We found your poisoner.
Whoa! No, I poisoned. How dare you? I didn't poison anybody.
Oh, these are our thugs. These two aren't the.
Yeah, this is Akbar.
These little kids.
Yeah, they're not Jallo.
No, this isn't Jallo. No. Jallo is right now trying to get resew a wig back onto somebody's head that fell off. Come on,
Go through your pockets. Go through his pockets.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's empty his pockets and see what he's got on him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd also like to search for secret pockets.
Ooh, okay. Both of y'all can give me a pickpocket check.
I'm gonna keep changing dice, and maybe that'll help. So let me
Same. This is my third one.
Not 20, so I'm gonna say that's the one I'm going with for tonight.
That's gross. You know what? The first thing you do is hey, I see one of his cloaks once before. He has like a traveler cloak with in the bottom of it, it's got like a hidden thing in in the cape part of it. Sure enough, he has 10 gold rilks in there. Okay, and he has a little vial of some kind of greenish liquid with these little sparkles in there. He's like, that's not mine.
No? Did you borrow this cloak from someone, or
were you holding it for a friend?
Left it in your pocket from your last poisoning, or what? What's the deal?
All right, look. At this point, like Akbar is like, oh my God, he's so dead. He's so dead. And Kef is having to calm him down. He goes, all right, look. I did, but I promise you, that's not lethal stuff. They'll be okay in an hour or so. They're gonna get sick, but it's not my fault. I was under duress.
Duress from whom?
He's like Captain Dimon. Captain Dimon told me to poison the wine and to get it to Jallo and poison him to try to stop the plague. I don't know why. He just said he would do it, and I needed the money, and I'm so sorry. And if I've offended you guys, look that 10 real. Why don't you keep that? Keep that, okay? But just I don't want any trouble.
We're just journey together.
I feel like he needs something other than. I can't just let him go.
What do you do?
I'm trying to decide how cruel I want to be, because there's some lines I can cross, and I'm debating what lines I want to cross right now.
What else did Captain Dimond hire anybody else to do this, or do you have any cohorts?
You know what? That's interesting. I'll tell you what, give me a luck check for Mara. Roll low under your luck.
What is with the luck? The luck checks tonight.
Oh, welcome to DCC.
That's the mechanic.
Oh, I did it with a 7.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, okay? But that means I'm going to have to skip town. So if I tell you, I walk, right? No stabby, okay? Honor amongst these. Old friends now? Owe you a favor?
No stabby.
I don't want to get stabbed tonight.
Same.
Tomorrow your schedule's clear, but
kind of throw my hands up and walk away when he says no stabbing. Like, fine. And then I'll just take a
You will not be stabbed tonight.
All right.
That's all I can
talk about scarring, like kind of just like a little
No stabbing.
Superficial, just
didn't
say anything about blunt force trauma.
Hey, if you're watching in the chat, put up what actor would be playing the poisoner in the movie they make of Our Adventure Tonight. And we'll get a voice from him and everything. He's like, all right, so here's the thing, right? He says we hired one more person. He's a friend of mine. He's a wizard, and I don't know what all he's gonna. I don't know what it's gonna try to do, but like I know that it's the same as me. He's supposed to. I'm supposed to help put an end to the play. His name is Yasvin, and I know he's out there right now. You know, getting ready to make his move.
Can we get a description?
Absolutely. That bastard, he owes me 5 rilks. And he breaks it down for you, his whole thing, and he even tells you, I'm going to say he knows one of the spells your man knows here. He knows, he says he has the ability to with words and a gesture, make creatures appear. I mean, I saw him one time make a pack of dogs show up and chase a guy down the alleyway. I'm not kidding. I saw it.
And these were real dogs?
Well, they were real, but then later on, they just like faded away. Like they were painted on smoke. I've never seen such a thing before in my life. May all the gods of Lankhmar punish me if I'm lying to you right now.
All right, he said no stabbing, but like, what can I do? Like, what's something back now?
Akbar is like literally like just
hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro.
Exactly. 16-year-old tough guy like dying to get into his first butt. Kef is clearly the smart one out of them. Kef's kind of keeping it cool and kind of keeping an eye on them both. Like,
I mean, do we turn him over and let the kid get some aggression out? Like.
I don't think that's necessary right now, and it might be
counterintuitive.
Yeah, he's like
it might be counterproductive. Like, I don't want to let him go while the play is going on.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean.
Guys hold on to him, like in
custody. Says he's Bashimi. So I can't even do.
Oh,
Am I doing professional here? I'm a professional. What are we doing? You know what I mean? I've surrendered. I've given you the information. Come on now, let me go. I can't. I wish we do Bashimi, but Bashimi, yeah, that's perfect. He's totally Steve Bashimi in a blonde wig, and a clothes.
Perfect. Let's keep him in custody until the show's over. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe tie him up, and our goons can watch him.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know we have a cellar. Yeah. We have access to a cellar, but.
You could, but you'll have to drag him through the pit all the way around to the side and backstage to do that. I'm just.
Yeah, is there like a ticket booth we could like throw him in and lock him in there?
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Yeah, you could. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the old map here and see what's up. Yeah, you could. Come on now. Why isn't it working? You know what you could do? You could take him outside and let's see, where could you do it from here? Yeah, from here, this thing is an old warehouse. It's not really, you could like literally either tie him in a corner or like chain him up to one of the food carts out front. There's a whole bunch of food carts out there, including that one that got knocked over by the rat. There was you missed last week, there was a gang came over and tried to disrupt things out there, and the guys had to go out there and stop the gang, but not before they destroyed one of the food carts.
Should we just tie him up and throw him in a corner and have the guys watch him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we will go search for the wizard.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to go outside and search for the wizard while this is going on. That's kind of awesome. All right. So let's switch back to the guys backstage. You guys come off stage and they're like getting you out of your gear, and they're like, "That is you guys did an amazing job. That's fantastic. That is when, and I have to, this is a weird thing. That is when Barut, I guess he comes downstairs and informs you that there are two guys that are, see, this is maybe a good thing for them to stop up. Like some people, like he's literally up there on the roof and like two guys are trying to break into the roof. Maybe we say he chased them off.
Oh yeah,
like,
shoot arrows at them. Yeah, continue. Don't let them over here. Yeah,
so we'll say he comes down and tells you, hey, some guys came on here and I shot arrows at them and they ran away. Some folks two guys tried to come in from the roof. I think one of them.
We have full confidence in your continued success, and if not,
yeah,
we'll just wait for the scream. Use the scream if you need help. The one you always use.
Absolutely. All right, so we will say that is our one thing that the guys are going to, that the guys will take over from outside and such. Do y'all, they get you guys out of costume because your parts are all done and, you guys can get back into your gear.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys going to go take up position, or are we taking up position, or what's the...
I think our friends have disappeared. Lukark, what do you think? Like, so, unless they sent a report back or the rapscallions have scurried around, like, I think Lukark, if I don't know what your mind is, but currently, like, holding the fort down seems like a reasonable... our goal here is, again, to make sure that nothing disrupts the play. We're at the play, our friends are out doing something. So I would stay put and wait for any trouble and just make sure things run smoothly, keep an eye on the crowd.
All right. You guys are keeping an eye on the crowd, and you're going to...
keeping an eye on the crew.
Yeah, right. Sorry, yeah. Like the stage environment, making sure there's no problems. Luke, anything you wanna do?
No, that's I think that's pretty good. Yeah, just keep up. Where's the boss guy?
I'm worried where my friends are.
He's over there at the side, like handling things.
And our friends went out the lobby.
Yeah, so the last you saw, they were going to go out and look for the poisoner out there. If they
right.
That's the last thing y'all know about.
I'll side over to Jalo and Septis will ask him if there's anything that needs doing. I mean, like any problems at the moment. Otherwise, we'll just continue kind of being like backstage monitors.
He's like, no.
Managers.
Okay, one thing. Okay, look. When you go out there on my stage, you have to reach down to your emotional core. Now, I realize this is your first time.
Oh, no, it's Septis.
You've got to pretend that this is... All right, you know what? For another day, you have done an amazing job. Thank you so much. I really, you came out of no place and you did fantastic. Yeah. But certainly do keep an eye as these threats still keep coming. I'm all over nervous. I haven't had a thing to eat all day. Yeah. I'm just, it's got me so twisted up. But thank you for all of your efforts. But just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody. This is honestly, look at this. And he actually takes Septis by the shoulder and like says, look out there. And he leans by your ear and he's like, that's magic. That's the magic of storytelling that you're seeing out there. And people need that magic. In these dark times of Lankhmar, they need it more than ever. Yeah. So just don't let the stories die.
He doesn't know how much this injures Septis, who gave it his all on stage and he really reached the limit of his acting potential. And so there's a single tear that Jalo can't see that Septis is just hiding. Yeah, magic.
Well,
know all about it.
Take a fleeting luck point. And he says, keep on going out there. And then looks over at Lukark like, you keep doing what you're doing. Anyway.
Well, I've kind of probably faded away, and I'm kind of faded back into with the crew.
Gotcha.
Guys moving the stuff around.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, you go back over there. And now you're hanging out there with the stagehands, and
you're
learning it. It's not, it's all timing. You know what I'm saying? And you've learned that like Jalo at some point is like the one who's like telling them to fly new scenery in, take scenery out, move a curtain this, and like there's like the band, like he's like getting the band, like he's giving them their cues and go, blah, 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 when there's an entrance or something like that. So you are all picking it up. So yeah, the two of y'all are out there keeping an eye on stuff. Kai Hala and Mara go outside. They, there's You know, it's while the play is on, it's actually fairly only like it's not only so many people who are outside while the play is actually happening. You know what I'm saying? So like there are a few performers who are still out here. There's a juggler and a stilt walker who are watching opposite sides. There are maybe a dozen food carts that are out here that are still working, including the Lankhmar nacho guy who, yes, nice one, Spawn Root. So both of y'all, we are going to go out here and hunt for a wizard. So go ahead and give me a intelligence check. And you know what? I'm going to say you can add your thief level to this. This is some thief work here. I'm going to say you can go ahead and because now you're not in a stage here. You're actually out in the streets, like watching for incoming.
17.
Oh,
13.
13. All right. So Kai, you look over there and yeah, there's a guy that looks just like that. Just as the poisoner described. He's over there at one of the carts and he's clearly like chatting up the cart people, like, you know, this two very handsome young dudes who are working back there, and it looks like he's flirting, you know, and you see him do this thing and like suddenly like little lights appear over his fingertips, like and the guy's like, oh wow, that's great. You don't know if he's trying to get a phone number or a free meal or whatever it is, but like he's over there clearly like being very like, you know, wizardish in front of these guys, and you know, but yeah, you see him, he's over there at one of the food carts across the way.
All right, I'm gonna grab Mara and just kind of do the thing, you know, where you point like through you, like you're having a conversation, like just let her know that he's there. And then how do you want to handle this? I mean,
what's the best way to bring in a wizard? I mean, it's by surprise, yeah.
Yeah. Do we sneak up either side of him and then just go for it? Or do we wait until he leaves the stand and then we go talk to the guy? He said it's two young guys, two females. We walk over there. We could probably get some information out of them, figure out what he was trying to get from them, if it was anything important, if he said anything to them.
Do we know if he needs any like material components for these spells?
You do not know. You know that some wizards do. You know that, for example, Septus has certain things he can't do without his little top. But you also know that there's some magic he can do without anything like that. And
I was hoping to just like pick his pockets of material components so he couldn't cast the spell.
You know, I mean, you could try fish around and see if you could find like, but you don't know. There's no way to guarantee it's going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I will try to pick his pockets, and if he notices me, I'll just pretend I was seducing him.
All right, cool. So, yeah, you are going to wander up on this guy and go for it. So go ahead and give me that pickpocket check. What's Kai Hala doing while Mara goes to the pickpocket?
I'm just gonna watch her back from a distance where I can help if things go sideways, but not where it's suspicious that like, why are there suddenly a bunch of people around me?
Gotcha. You're nearby, but not too nearby.
Yeah.
19 on that check.
That's very nice. Yeah. You're in and out of there without getting he certainly doesn't, he certainly doesn't get catch you at it. You know what I'm saying? So let us see what Yasvin has. Okay, I'll tell you what, it doesn't. I know I keep asking for this, okay? But
go on.
It does not say, you know, I have a description of the wizard here, but I have no, doesn't say whether or not he needs anything to cast this spell. Actually, no. You know what? It's an HVAC spell. Yeah. Okay. So you go into his gear. You wind up with a little tiny bag. And it's yes, like you snatch his bag off of him, no problem. You have got it. And when you hear him over there, he is like, you should really. He's like, you were trying to go over there and seduce him, maybe if you got over, but it looks, now that you're up as close, it seems like he is trying to seduce the guys behind the cart. He's like, in my apartment, I have a brass wall hanging. Amazing, candlelit. I could show you such magic reflection in these things. The two of you, you'd never want to go back. You couldn't live in the real world again after the wonders. And once again, there's like lights appear, the wonders that I could show you too. And they're both like, the one guy's like, I have to work until midnight. The other one's like, yeah, I can't. No, it's like, look, trust me. He's like, oh, this show isn't gonna, this show is ending early tonight. You trust me.
I have to open my cart tomorrow. I just can't.
Yeah, they're just,
I have to wash my tunic.
Yeah.
Toga be toga. I don't know toga.
My cat needs to be fed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not having it. Don't take people from work. Yeah, good one, Anyway, yeah, so you have snatched a bag off this fellow. What is it y'all are gonna do?
I mean, do we still jump him? I don't know. Normally my instinct is just like jump him and see how it goes. What do we do now?
It's not a bad instinct. We could totally jump him and see how it goes.
Because like now he doesn't have that. That's one less thing.
Yeah, we don't know what that is or how it. But you've got a thing though. You know what I'm saying?
It's just his asthma medication.
Hey, that could still work. He's
is
scared
true.
bad enough.
If it
The
needs
whole
like
thing
a
is full of-
somatic component.
It's full of alkaloids. And he's popping whenever he goes over to talk to him.
Do you
Well,
wanna,
now his breath will not be fresh. Aw.
if you bring the bag like over, we can look at what's in it and then decide from there.
That's true. Okay, I'll do that.
Keep an eye on
Yeah.
him while we're like at a distance.
All right, so
Yeah.
you walk back over to Kai. The two of you, there's a torch out in front of in a bracket in front of rather a lantern in front of one of the doors, kind of across the way. You walk over there. We open it up. There are a lot of little, let's call them doohickeys in here, little tiny pieces of paper with writing on them. But the main thing in here are rat skulls, 3 of them.
Delightful.
Okay. Do they seem to be special rat skulls?
They're cleaned very carefully, and they're kind of like they seem to be very good specimens of rat skulls, for lack of a better. They're and there's other animal bones in here too. You see, there's like little bird bones in here, and it's kind of a lot of the gigas as you dig down are you recognize as being bones. There's a couple of feathers in here and a tooth. There's a tooth from some kind of a jungle cat.
All right. Well, this would probably be what he uses to create those creatures. Would be my instinct. So, do we jump him now or no? I don't. I still don't know where that
want to
Ready?
jump him.
Cut somebody.
I mean, we didn't get to jump the poisoner.
That's true. That's true.
Dude, you want to?
We should we should do the thing you want to do now. How do you want to jump him?
I mean, hide in shadows, flank him.
Okay. Yeah.
Gag him, because wizards need to talk to cast, right? So just immediately gag him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys can both give me. It's not too hard to hide out here, but you can both give me a call it a hide in shadows roll to sneak up on him. I'm looking for a 12.
Oh wait, I didn't add my bonus. Well, 14, no bonuses yet.
Yeah, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. So the two of y'all get up next to him. So are we going for backstabs or are we going to go for
non-lethal backs? Like, I just want to
You
like
can
kind
do
of
it,
get
yeah.
something in his mouth and like.
Yeah. You can go for like a like with a pommel of your dagger, try to like knock him out clean with that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
As long as he
both-
can't cast whatever it is.
Sure.
from there.
Both of y'all make me a backstab. We'll say you're using dagger pommels and just make your attack rolls there. Add your regular backstab modifier onto that. Tell me how you do.
16.
Bang.
Oh, what did I write here? I'm gonna say 21 is what my bonus there.
Ooh.
So both of y'all roll me a die for each for non-lethal, and then also give me your crit checks. And I want to modify the crit. They're non-lethal crits. 4 points of damage to bang. Okay. And then, well, what did you get on your quick check?
I've not rolled that yet. Hang on.
All of my die 4 seem to have escaped. Hang on a second.
11 on the crit.
Okay, this is actually perfect. And 11 is strike severs larynx. Foe is reduced to making wet fish noises. So what you did was you kind of like punched him in the throat real hard.
Bro, punch is my favorite threat. That's what I use all the time. I'll walk up to my dad and be like, push my buttons, I'm going to punch you in the throat. So that's perfect.
Both of y'all can take a fleeting luck point and for the throat punch.
Thank you.
And how'd you do on your crit?
4.
4. Let's not close the book. 4. You can take an immediate another free attack on him. And how much damage? I'm sorry.
2 points of damage.
Yeah. So take one more shot at him with your freebie shot.
6 points of damage.
Boom. Yeah. He is knocked out cold and can't talk from that and such. Yeah.
I'd like to tie his hands behind his back.
Okay, the guy at the cart is like, "You're not gonna rob us, are you?"
No.
You guys are good.
All right. He would not shut up.
He looked like he was bothering you. Like he really couldn't take a hint.
I mean, I'm at work.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. It's kind of weird.
Also, he's like old.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we do with our unconscious wizard?
Drag him to the other guy.
We have a collection over there. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a pile of them at some point, right?
Yeah. When you get over there, the poisoner is now he's tied up. They've like they're keeping like like kind of in one corner, sort of like of the actual lobby. He's barefoot though now, and you see that Akbar's got a new pair of nice boots on. And really seem way better than his, Yep.
Spoils of war.
Yeah, and at that point, I'm gonna say Borat comes down. Not Borat.
Barul?
Nice attack. He's the shooter with a bow.
He's a show. I mean,
nice. What's his name again?
Barul?
Barul, for God's sakes.
like the jewel.
It's fair because he only joined our party like 2 sessions ago.
We played like 3 times in 2 months.
Yeah.
So I don't have the names stuck to my head. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Yeah. So Barul comes down and is like, he says there are people are massing in the he saw people massing in the alleyway back up there. It's like a whole lot. I mean, a bunch of guys in armor and whatnot. So he saw them from upstairs.
Ooh, does he mean the alley with the cellar door that we've magically borrowed? Because that wouldn't worry Septus or the back. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
they're all tromping. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. Lukark, where are our friends? What do we do?
We're just collecting bodies.
Yeah. How many people loosely did Barul report seeing to us?
I'm gonna make a roll for Barul's perception, and I'm gonna use my own personal lovely die with my favorite colors on.
Nice.
Favorite colored die. He got an 18. He says, there's 6 of them in armor, and this one guy in a robe, kind of a hippie beard. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, that's
the
not a
wrong
good
guy.
call.
Can we get an idea what they're trying to do back there? Or they're going to be?
Let's send those kids. Let's send the kids to look for our friends because we might need our more combat arms. Septus flexes. He's spellburned to strength. He's got like noodles, dude. It's just like it's spaghetti.
We're gonna set the kids to go running and looking for Kai and
Mara.
We send and Mara. Kai and Mara. We send
I'm Septus. I say to the kids.
Down the chain. Sorry. And where are the two of you going? You got Septus and Lukark. Where are you headed?
I'm thinking we can go out there like we're on a smoke break or something, and maybe kind of eavesdrop and see what these guys are up to.
Yeah,
or do you just want to get a drop on them? Just like
So,
no, I like your idea. And so to Lukark, like the cellar, we know, Septus assures you, is magically, to whatever I don't.
Right.
No wizard rivals my power in Lankhmar, therefore they can not enter through the cellar. But the back door, and we point to it, is just right there. So maybe we
it's just right around the corner.
Maybe we just maybe a sneaky thief aided by a wizard on a smoke break could figure out what's going on without causing any trouble.
Without attracting attention.
Yeah.
When you guys say smoke break, like people aren't just smoking in the building at this point. Like there are torches lit in the building.
That's true. Yeah, but Septus has got some wizard leaf that he wants to show Lukark. So, let's pick out the back, and then we'll maybe we'll grab like a stagehand nearby, like, and just say, hey, if our friends show up, like, we're right out back, so that if Mara and Kai return, they know where to find us in case something goes south.
Yeah, he's like, sure, but you really don't want to miss this next act. It's going to be something. All right. So
we have to make sure it happens.
Yeah, you head out the back door. I'm going to give let's say Lukark, give me a luck check and see if you can actually get can we get a message to Kai and Mara?
Okay, I got it. 7 out of under 11.
All right, cool. So the two of y'all are stay cool, Barul, right? That's how I gotta remember it. Stay cool, Barul. I like it. The two of you, Spawner gets it. Neither beast is the animal. Yep. All right. So the two of you go out and make your way around the alleyway to the back over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, just for convenience sake, here, like a moment or two later, this kid comes over and like runs up like all breathless, and he's like, Missy Kai, Missy Mara, they're the tall one and the guy that they went around the alleyway.
All right, thugs, watch our bodies. We'll be back.
You got it.
You take care of this.
Yeah, you supervise. Nice boots, fist bump, head out.
All right. So the two of y'all are making your way around there. Meanwhile, Septus and Lukark, you guys get to the edge there, and there's some guys in the alleyway. As you guys kind of peek around, and there are some fellows out in the alleyway. You hear one of them is giving instructions. The one says, all right, here's what happens. Two of you, the fire didn't go off. I don't know what happened to the fire, but we always knew they might get caught. So we're not going to panic here. You go around to the front and do your little flibbity-dibbly magic thing and make that gas you said was going to run everybody out of there. And as soon as you do, we're going to bust in that back door. Every one of those actors and that damn Jello, and especially that guy that was dressed up like me on stage, every one of them dies tonight. Okay? So go, do it now, he says. The guy's like, okay, come on. He's like, don't unhand me. You don't ever touch a wizard, okay? Ever, he says. And like, you can see he's getting ready to walk right past the two of y'all. Like, he's like, he's getting shirty with dude.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to like come around the corner and head up y'all's direction.
Wait, the wizard's coming around the back, or the wizard's coming around the?
They're all in back. You're in the alleyway looking. You see them all back there. He's gonna cut. Like the most logical thing for him to do is cut down the back and then take that left and then walk right past y'all.
Okay, let's his little goons did they run off? Or
no, they're all hanging out there by the back door. He said that they were. Once he casts a spell, they're talking about kicking in the back door and running in there and killing everybody.
Yeah.
They do not know about Septus's ward on the door, but that's their plan.
Okay, I was confused. I thought you were referring to the actual rear entrance, not the cellar. So we're not so much worried that they're gonna actually come through the. Let's just differentiate this. There's an alley door and the back door, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You guys are at that back door.
Yeah.
And that's where they're getting ready to bust in. But where you see them getting ready to bust in there, you're in the alleyway on the side. So like the wizard's about to like come across you guys and take that left where it says 20-foot wide alley on that side. Like that's where y'all are at that corner over there, like just outside of 1-8. The wizard is getting ready to like cut around that corner and come there. The rest of them are massed up there where on my map the little north, south, east, west symbol is. That's where they're about standing.
And so that wizard was the guy that they were the wizard is the one that got ordered to go out front and cast probably like a stick bomb or something.
Dude, okay.
Let's take out the wizard.
If that's the case, yeah, I'm already tugging at Lukark's sleeves like let's go.
Yeah,
and I think you and I are gonna like quickly whisper like we just gotta nuke this guy. Like
yeah. I'm gonna wait till he walks by and then I'm just gonna sneak up on him and just like take him out.
Yeah.
And
I'll be there with. I'm already. Let's see what's he got. I'm already.
Maybe,
I'm already popping bugs in my mouth, charging up flaming hands. Like,
maybe you could pull distraction when he's like oh no.
Yeah,
I'll just come up and just like.
Kai and Mar are not there yet. He's getting ready to come around the corner. He So are you guys gonna hide there?
Septus's plan was to basically, if he sees this guy start to cast a spell, like call him out just by wizard, and then not even wait, but open up with flaming hands and I mean, we heard the plan, man. There's no secrets here, right? So if this guy's intending to gas, then Septus, I don't ever taken him as being particularly scrupulous, not in this version. And
while he's distracted by Septus, I'm just gonna come up and just like surprise him.
All right, so you're gonna hide there. Septus is gonna challenge him, and then so give me a hide check for Lukark.
Okay. Easy.
You can take.
Wait, no, they're not so easy.
You got.
Whoops. Hold on. What's my hide check? I might have to burn some luck here. I'm gonna burn 2 luck.
Well, I have 4 fleeting luck, so why don't you take 2 of mine?
Okay, I'll take it. I can still roll my dice for that. So
no, not when they're giving it to you. You can only,
I'm gonna burn my luck so I can if I burn I'm gonna burn 2 luck so I can get another +6 on my roll. So I'll have a total of 15.
You got a 15?
Yeah,
you're fine. You get up there against the wall. He comes around the corner. Give me a luck check for Septus. D20 and roll low.
Alrighty. I got 15 over 13.
Yeah. He comes around the corner and sees you, and he goes, Septus?
Okay, I think, the sweat would start pouring even faster at this point in time. Septus is just going to reply, this dung heap's not big enough for 2 wizards, and I'm going to pop a centipede in my mouth, and if he's not responding already, I'm going to flaming hands this guy.
Yeah, he sees you do that, and he's like, oh shit, and you recognize him. Let me break him down real quick. You recognize this guy as... I just had his name, and it's weird, and then I lost it. Sorry. He is Munyar. And you're like, oh my god, you totally know him from the bookstore. He's a jerk. So all right, so he comes around the corner, he sees you. You pop a bug in your mouth. He knows what that means. We're rolling initiative for everybody involved, including Kai and Mara. This is the big one, kids.
I'm bringing here to bring the heat. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's my pen? I can't keep a pen.
Yeah, whatever the grossest bug.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
All right, dirty 20 for Mara. Oh gosh. Okay, how'd you do for Septus?
16.
16 for Septus. Okay, for Kaihala?
14.
14 for Kai. And never
9.
First in my heart, Lukark. You got a 9?
9. Yeah.
First in my heart, last in line.
All right, and then let me roll for the bad guys. Bad guys. Oh no, 17.
Ooh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's our final answer on that one?
Well, Mara beats him. Septus is lost by 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I get surprised because I was hidden?
You're hidden. You'll get a surprise round, but he doesn't see you're there. You can jump out of the shadows and get him. But it's jumped off. You know what I'm saying? Once he sees Septus going for his getting ready to do what he's gonna do. Man, he's gonna blast you with a spell.
Yeah. Is it one that could be counterspelled by anything Septus feel? I know that I have to know what the spell is, but if you can sense the energies, if there's heat coming my way.
Do you have color spray?
I don't. No. He's pretty limited. Nothing here's gonna make sense for that. Yep.
Gotcha. I would take for color spray. I would take a magic shield. It's the only other thing.
He's got. It's pretty limited. Ward portal, rope work, ventriloquism, flaming hands, find familiar. Bring it.
Here it comes. I
got my
blast the
dog
color.
on.
Ooh, I got an 11 total on my spell check.
You always were a chump.
That sucks. You know what? I almost wanted to cheat just then. I had that moment of just give him a number.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not going to be that guy, man. He tries casting a spell and he just chokes on it. And he's like, oh! Yeah. But for his move action, he's like, we're made! We're made! He yells for his move action. So he's yelling, and there's guys around the alleyway. Now, Kai, Mara, you hear someone yelling, we're made from down the alleyway. You're not quite there yet, but you're like, getting there. So it sounds like things are jumping off, away from where you are. So we'll get back to that in a minute. But and they go on that round too. They were just standing there. So I'm gonna say these guys are gonna spend a round. The one guy's like, quick, after him, and getting their shit together to come and charge around the corner. They're not there yet. So it is Septus. It is your turn.
Oh man, here it comes. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some spell burn on this. I think a little bit. I'm gonna burn off 2 points of strength. Take me down to a 3. And then I think it's flaming hands. There's still like 100 little centipede legs wriggling between his teeth as he's dribbling out the words that no one wants to hear because they're in the raw language of chaos magic. And flaming hands. Yeah. Here it comes. Oh yeah, let's to the spell. Okay, so I burned a 2. I got a not great. I got 10 on the die. 2 that I burned, and Septus has a +3, so that's 15. It's not amazing.
Okay,
one target.
I believe that's. All right, roll me damage.
All right, here D6. Yeah, 2. Yeah, it happens.
It's better than he did.
Yeah. At least I can cast.
He panicked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He saw you and just like.
They're like throwing schoolyard taunts at each other, like, I've read more books than you.
Sure, yeah. All right, so Septus conjures
this is like a wizard slap fight.
Yeah, totally.
You guys are just windmilling at each other.
I meant to spin up a good fire bolt, but instead it's just like the candle you would have at a dining, it's evening at a restaurant, small flame, and it goes and hits him in the cheek or something like that.
It's okay.
There is a burst of fire that pops up. We don't know what's going on. But again, y'all down there, y'all do see like you're coming around. You're not quite into the alleyway yet, but you see like a burst of flame coming up from there. So it's happening. But
there's clearly a magic dampening field here because both of us are biffing it. So
also, you guys hear a roar of laughter from inside. You know what I mean? Like you're right outside the hall, so you can still hear the play going on out there, in Toto. So that is gonna be I skipped Mara.
Yeah.
Oh, I said what I did. All right, it's Mara and Kai.
I thought it was because even though I got first in initiative, I was I heard them being made.
Yeah. Let's say that you and Kai can go now, and you can what do y'all want to? What's the plan?
You're like, wow, we kidnapped so many people and did it silently, and they had one person to kidnap. For just had to put that out there.
You had one job,
one kidnapping. Not that hard, guys.
Who said anything about kidnapping?
Yeah.
You kidnapped somebody?
No.
Teaching kids to kidnap.
Did you?
No.
So the two of y'all.
All right then.
Okay.
All right, so you could go for a full run and make your way and be not there this round, but there next round, or you could do something else.
Can I do like a full run for half of it and then slip into the shadows for the rest of it?
Yeah, make your way down there and get ready to. Yeah, sure.
As close as I can get, and then kind of right as I think I'm about to be seen, dip into the shadows.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and so you'll be not quite down the alley. You won't be able to get, but give me a hide in shadows check.
14.
Yeah. You run up there. You get behind some of the garbage cans out there in the alleyway. And Mara, what are you doing?
Is there any way to get to them and attack?
If you do a half move, it's a little shady out there. I'm gonna say. I would say you can go halfway, and you know what? I'll say in the dying fire of the one of the flaming hand spell, if you would go half move and make a range attack, I'd give you a range attack at that. But it's going to be like, because of the way the alley is and everything, I might give you a minus. I'm going to give him a bump on his armor class. He'll have the equivalent of cover because of the distance and the obstacles between you and it.
Okay.
You want to go for it?
Yeah.
All right, take your shot. What are you using?
I am going to. Fuck. I'm gonna throw my dagger.
Okay. Dagger's gonna be at long range too, so you can do it, but you can roll me a D16.
Okay. 14.
With a D6, yeah, that hits. Roll me damage. I mean, he's a wizard. He only had armor class 10 with a plus, even with the cover bonus, +4. That hits. So roll me some damage.
Okay. On here it says my dagger long range does 1d10.
That's for a backstab.
I was like, wait a second, what? Okay. 4 points of damage.
All right. Wow. All right. He is still up, but barely. He's looking pretty bad there. And it is Lukark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish him off and show him how the backstab works. So I come out of nowhere. I'm assuming he kind of stepped by, and the two wizards are wiggling their fingers and
successfully commanding the raw chaos. Right? Yeah. Okay. So let's just get this straight. Yeah. It's not like I messed up, putting a fork in him or anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put a knife in this guy. So yeah, I'm gonna sneak up on him and do a little stabby stab.
Stabby stab. I want to see you do it.
Yeah. Backstab. 15.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah. With the backstab. So with the dagger, 10 points of damage.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the Munyar.
Jumping people, yay!
Yeah. Munyar has built the
Yeah.
So I go up to him and I just come up, slit his throat, and just say shh. Just drop him to the ground.
I cast the best spell, summon Lukark. Yeah.
You guys are too loud. You guys are too noisy.
All right, so you do hear armored men getting ready to run around the corner of this place. So let's back. It's the top of the order. Mara, you're actually up first because I skipped you last time, but it really is you that goes now. So you're still back. You only went 30 feet and then you threw your dagger. So it looks like everyone's like, if you did a full move, like a 60-foot move, you could get right to where you see Septus and Lukark standing there in the alley over a dead wizard.
Okay. And the people that the dead wizard told to unleash the gas at the entrance, are they still around?
They're still around the corner. They haven't made it here yet.
Okay. I'd like to.
Ready to, okay.
I'd like to jump them.
Okay, so you want to move up and hide and get ready for when they come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right,
like
cool.
It's like Septus and Lukark in the middle of a long alleyway, like with a body, and then you guys are behind us, right? And then they're on the other side, about to round the corner. So we'll be like very visible, like we can be distractions, not intentionally, but.
Yeah, so
Mara, be like dragging the body and be like, hey!
Oh, sorry. Just leave this here for you.
Fancy meeting you here.
This is awkward. Didn't expect to run into you guys.
Do you know this guy?
All right. So you run up. Give me a hide check. You're gonna run in the alleyway to hide, and then jump them when they get on your next round.
Okay. Dirty 22.
Oh yeah, you run over there and disappear. Like you actually get some elevation. There's like a little bit of a brick outcropping, so you actually get some height. So it's very hard to spot you in this. And you are up there. Just as you are getting to a good perch, you see that running around the corner are a crew of guys. They are, let me describe what they are looking like.
Is it 3 rogues and a wizard? Am I the tank? Is that what's
No, it's
you guys
it's
all
6
disappear
of
like
them.
Homered into the bushes, like
Exactly.
I'm just like,
Yeah. And they come around the corner, right? And yeah, there are 6 of them. Yeah, you see some armor on these guys. One guy out front's got a long sword, and he comes from the alleyway. They see their dead wizard down there. There's Lukark, there's Septus, and then they look up. And the one guy, like the clearly their leader, like once you see this guy, like the wig you had on and everything on stage, it was clearly supposed to be this dude.
oh shit.
You were actually lampooning on stage. And he goes, "You disparage me on stage, will you, cretin? Let's see if you like my review of your performance, Kerr. I'll write it in steel. Get him, but that one's mine." Ah! So yeah, they
What about his servant?
Oh man.
The servant didn't get to come. He's at home just, darning socks or whatever. So it took them more than their movement to get here. So they're going to run up and be at you, and next round can start with the bloodletting.
Yep.
So they're going to be within 5 feet of you guys when the actual fight starts. And it is Septus. It is your turn.
Okay. I think it's a repeat performance. The best thing that I could hope to do right now would be get an arc of flame, So as they're running at me, I'm just jamming cockroaches, beetles, pill bugs, little roly-polies in there, trying to really summon up what's left. Septus is gonna. This is gonna hurt.
He's shaking the box.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I can burn one stamina without
dust.
taking
It's all
another
ant dust.
minus. That's good. Oh no, I can't. That put me down to a -1. Okay, so no
It's
spell
like
burn
the-
on this. That's too rough. All right, here comes a D20. This is flaming hands. I was thinking rope work, but he has a -1 die when he casts it outside for some reason, and the sky is bare above us.
Here we are.
All right, here comes a fireball. Hopefully. Okay, 15
You
on the
can
die.
find an awning.
Yeah, 18. So that's not terrible. That's still okay. That's, you know what? It's 1 point left to get it into the blast with 3
still
targets.
4 points of fleeting luck because I don't think Dak used mine. So would you like one of those?
Let's see. Okay, so I'm at an 18 right now. If I get to a 20, I will get to 3 targets, which is pretty reasonable.
I'll throw in some fleeting luck.
I have 2. I have 2. So let me burn my 2 first.
Okay.
So I just need 1.
How much till you get the cone of fire?
That would be at a 24. So I burned my 2 and I got to
Take my 4.
I got to 20.
Use the cone.
She's going for the cone.
Yeah. So I'm at 20. I need 24 to get the cone. So
There's your 4.
Okay. Bam.
Oh, that's
It's all
Septus
there.
takes a whole big old mouthful of bugs. And, nom, 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 nom.
Okay. So it's this is Oh no, I keep on. Sorry. Blast of Fire burns up to 3 targets. Blast of Fire. That one is not even the cone yet, but it's still 3 targets for 2d6. That takes it from a 1d6 to a 2d6. It is. I'm sorry, I misread. It's 28 to get the actual cone.
Oh, I have 3 points of fleeting luck.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's 1 away.
Yeah.
That's
With
1
3
away.
points of fleeting-
You
Come
can
on.
ask.
I'll use a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use her 3 and 1.
Okay,
Take
no,
the cone.
and-
If we're doing it, we're
Yeah.
doing it.
We want
Sorry,
the code.
Sam,
Sorry, I misread the table.
we
So
want the
yeah.
cone. We
Okay.
want the cone.
So Septus will burn a point of real luck, and then all
That's
that
send it sometimes.
all that trash talking that has been building up, favor, the fog sound has been
Running
gathering
ear for
around his
running.
head. He pulls it down into a nebulous web, and out, it's just this massive cone of flame, 30 feet long, 10 foot wide, 3d6 to plus cleric level, or caster level to all in the blast. So that's a 6. That's a 10. Total 12 plus 3, 15 damage in a cone down the alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what I like to see.
That's hideous. Yeah. So I mean,
Power
their
by
second
bugs.
Yeah. So with that, like Septus gets lucky. He gets that one. Like you didn't realize you had a red ant down there at the bottom of your thing. The red ant just gets you pumped. It's
Fire
like,
ant.
"Ah!"
Extra spice.
And it's Septus's finest flaming hour. A burst of fire goes down the alleyway. These guys have enough time to scream once. And, that is it.
I
Inside,
didn't
you
know I
guys
could do
hear.
that.
Did we
Yeah.
just
In the
murder a
cap-
Duke? Is that going to be a problem?
You know what?
really
you got,
need a dude.
He wasn't
know?
the Duke. He was the captain. Captain
Yeah.
Zimmer,
Yeah.
Oh,
Zimmerman
okay.
of the guards there. You know what I'm saying?
The guy with the
That
big
might be
floppy
a
sword
problem.
who hit the clay
Yeah,
jar.
Yeah, I don't know what. So yeah, but that's it. They're all dead over there. What do y'all do?
Ooh, I think we
Head
gotta.
back inside, right?
Really?
Are there
We
any?
can maybe catch the end of
Really?
this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
That was a chunk of damage.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes
he
heroes.
I mean, I guess we could check them for non-burned precious metals.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll do
Loot the
quickly
bodies.
is pat the wizard down if he's got a grimoire or anything. When you slay a rival caster, you must loot their body. That's at least what this Septus is thinking.
Yeah.
You know what he has? He has a greasy deck of tarot cards.
I'll take
on
him. Yeah.
But like they're called them divination cards. They're not
Sure.
really tarot cards.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Is he a dagger? Yes.
Does he have a dagger?
I want to retrieve my dagger from his throat.
Yeah,
I'm heading inside to catch the end of the show.
Gotcha. All right. So.
Oh wait, so he does have a dagger. He has a dagger.
Yeah, he has a dagger. Yeah.
In on,
Yeah, two.
He
One is a
possessed it
greasy-
briefly.
What?
and one other person. All right. So yeah, I get y'all gather that up and like.
because he's wearing he wasn't a city guard. He was the jerk guard of
personal
the.
house guard of the
Yeah,
actual
all
Yeah.
the Duke.
Yeah.
Of,
So like,
Yeah.
hey, they attacked us, man.
Duke Borva.
Was his hair real? Was his hair real? I'm imagining this little
Oh.
Shakespeare Bob.
It's singed off now.
No telling
Oh,
at
yeah.
this point.
They were
I probably still know
Tapens.
that. Never mind. Yeah.
Are
But he was
there
wearing armor.
Are there any fires
was
we need to put
wearing
out really
armor.
quickly?
Yeah, his armor is ruined. All the bits and bobs are sheared off it. For 1 second, this guy like pokes his head around the corner, like clearly a servant who's like looks over it and sees you and is like, "Ooh," and he runs away down the alleyway. We make our way back into the theater, catch the rest of the play.
I'm
Yeah.
already back in there. I'm like, woo! Yeah!
Yeah. So
Are we on the last act?
you guys, they're in the last act. So you guys all make it backstage, and you're just in time to have them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? And to see the big finale, and it's really, really good. The end of it is like at the end, it kind of gets serious for a moment and talks about the plight of the common man and about how these, the aristocracy puts the screws to them all the time, and like the crowd like it's quiet for once. And like at the end, he's like, "But let's all of us remember that justice shall prevail!" And like there's a big cheer. And yeah, man, the house they bring the house down. There's a huge big, like they're all laughing and raising hell. And then like he looks over and he sees you over there and he like, "Get up here, all of you," And he has all of the four of you go out there and take a bow along with him. And every one of y'all gets 1 point of actual luck for having finished this off.
What?
For shutting this whole thing down. He has you all take it, and you hear that one drunk guy is like, "Send me that little card!" Woo! Out from the stage and such.
Yeah. I try to hide the cry. I know I'm probably tearing up because this is like probably.
It's your first real thespian moment, and it's hot.
Yeah.
It's like when they're all out there cheering for you, and they had a good show like this, it's really something. So yeah, man, that is the end of it. It is a smash hit. And they were super excited. And afterwards, they're like, "You have got to come to our rap party. You've got to come to the rap party. Come on."
Never turned out a party.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it winds up being like all of y'all plus the NPCs and Tim's guy shows up, like
Gambatar?
everybody, Gambatar makes it there. Everybody makes Ka'a is there. Everybody makes it to the party with his owl and such. They throw a rager in the back of this thing. He gives everybody all y'all get 10 gold ropes.
Cool.
And he actually bonuses all of y'all an extra 2. The kids are there. You see that
we'll pay them.
What do you call it? Yeah, Akbar, you pay the kids, great. Akbar and Kath, they want their money. And then Akbar is like, what do we do with the guys we kidnapped?
I look at Luke Harker. I didn't kidnap anybody. You kidnap anybody?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We murdered people. All we did was kidnap. I don't want to talk about it. We turned and walked away.
All right.
What's the kid's name again? I forgot. The
smart one, the boss of that is Kef.
Yeah.
Akbar is like his muscle.
All right,
they're both like 16-year-olds.
So. The Septus gonna lean down real low, his rotting cloaks hanging everywhere, and he's gonna put one hand on Akbar's shoulder and says, "It's your choice now. This is how you become an adult." And I'm just gonna turn him around and then reach over his shoulder, put like a big like bottle of like sour wine, and then just give him a little push out the door.
Hell yeah, man. He does that, and then but Kef runs back over, and he actually goes over and talks to Mara, and it's like, hey, listen, if anything like this ever happens again, and you need somebody, Kef. Everybody knows me over on Chain Street. Okay, you come see me. I got your back. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Chain Street Kef.
Did they level? Like first level now?
Oh yeah, they're first level now. That's
Wow.
I'm saying Kef's officially. This is their funnel. Kef's officially a first level thief. Akbar's a first level warrior. You know what I mean? They're ready to
They got some nice boots out of the deal.
Yeah, it's a good day for them.
Yeah, and you know what? Kef wisely lets the two of them go, but it's like, just remember, Akbar and Kef are the guys that let you live. You're alive because of us. And their reputation, to start like getting their reputation out there, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah.
They
I'm so
leave
proud of
town.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, so it winds up being, they're so grateful to y'all, and like, you know, they're talking about Luke Hawk, they want to hire you on for like the crew, and Septus, they're talking about, you know, with a little work, you can make it out there. You got a good voice, you know. And
I have to talk to my agent.
Yeah, exactly. And,
I'm an agent now, apparently.
And at the last thing of the night, like as you guys are all getting ready to shut it all down, FM, the one who lost her lucky charm, walks over to Septus, and she's like, "I have to say thanks."
Oh, it was all out, Mino, and
she picks up Mino, and she's like, "Thank you, Mino." Hands him back, and is like, "See you around the stage door," and then heads off. So it's like once again, it's like 6 a.m. You guys are like wandering out there, like out on the stage, and once again, you have that crazy feeling like, this is our city. We own this place. You guys head back over to Petra Girl. You know, they were just getting ready to shut down. They open it back up, and it's just a night, man. It's like one of those big nights. So this is a weird night for us because we had half a show last time and half a show tonight. But we are. This is the end, and thank you guys, did a great job. And I'm gonna say, everybody, all y'all here tonight are gonna get 2 fights. Let's just say 11 experience points.
Woo!
Right.
That's a haul.
Make it rain.
Yeah.
Right?
So what are we at? Are we keeping it?
66 is my count.
Okay.
I'm at 61, but
Cool. All right, so we'll stop here for tonight and for now. But thank you all very much. And if you're watching, thank you all for hanging out and watching the show tonight. And if you're catching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that bell button. We will keep making cool stuff for you until we die trying. Thank you all so much. Hey, everybody! Big bow.
I'll take a bow.
Oh yeah.
Take a bow, guys.
Yeah.
All of y'all. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time on Blades Against Bandwidth. We out.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.